Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Education Platform. Now, firstly, we'd like to thank those who had the opportunity to join us today. And I hope everything is going well. Now, before we begin with our lessons and activities for today, I'm going to be reading you a verse which is taken from John chapter 5, verse 25. And it states that, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word, and believeth on him that sent me, hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life." The word of the Lord. Now our first lesson is about solution, solutes, and solvents. But first, the fruit of the Spirit, the fruit of the day. Now the fruit of the Spirit is peace. Now what is peace? Now, peace is meaning you have freedom or being calm. God wants us to have peace because He wants us to have freedom in His world, and to be calm to one another, and to stay calm around the Lord, because the Lord is trying your best. And if you don't stay calm, you'll become impatient, and the Lord doesn't want that. Now, moving on with our lesson. Now, what is a solution? Now, a solution is the chemical that is already created, such as, for example, salt water or carbon dioxide. Next, a solute. A solute is the ingredient in that solution. It's the main ingredient inside it. And the main ingredient in salt, for example, salt water, is water. Now next, solvent. Solvent is the ingredient in the solution that gives off a sense of motion. Now, examples of solutions are salt water, chocolate cake, ice cream. Examples of solutes: they're water, lemon, and blueberries. Now, our second lesson is about using graphs. Now, when using graphs, you always have to look at what it's asking you. In this example, it's asking about biodiversity. And biodiversity means way of life. Also, bio also means life. It's also used in biology. Bio also means life also. Now, this first bar shows us the biodiversity of tropical lowland rainforest. Bar A shows us the relative occurrence percentage, and it says it goes up to 63% to 61. Now the next bar graph, bar B, shows us there's 60, which means it's decreasing. Now, the next one, species composition in understory. For bar A, it shows us that there is 22 relative occurrences. Now, bar B shows us that it's increasing to 40. Now, last, richness. In bar A, it shows us that there's 15% of relative occurrences. Now, bar B shows us that there's a 0%, that meaning no occurrences is happening. Now our third lesson is the days of the week in French. Now, the days of the week are listed. They are dimanche, lundi, mardi, mercredi, vendredi, and samedi. If you must know, dimanche means Sunday, lundi means Monday, mardi means Tuesday, mercredi means Wednesday, vendredi means Friday, and samedi is Saturday. Also known in Spanish, domingo means Sunday, lunes means Monday, martes means Tuesday, miércoles means Wednesday, jueves, and so on. Now, our next lesson is about the weather instruments. Now, the weather instruments that are used are the barometer, the wind vane, the rain gauge, and the thermometer. Also, the windsock. The weather vane is the weather instrument that tells which direction that type of weather is going. A windsock is also used to tell direction, but for the wind. Now, next is a thermometer. A thermometer is the weather instrument we use to measure temperature. As you can see in the picture, it's showing us the difference of Fahrenheit to Celsius. Now, next, the rain gauge. The rain gauge is a weather instrument we use that measures the amount of rain fallen. You can see the rain gauge in this image. It shows us the amount of rain as it goes up from 5 all the way to 40. And it continues to increase. Now next, prefixes for covalent bonds. Now the scientific prefixes for covalent bonds are mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, and deca. For an example, the compound formula is N2O3, which means that the name is dinitrogen trioxide. Now the number of atoms in nitrogen are 2. So it needs to be Di because there's 2 letters. It's the number of atoms in the prefixes. Now another example, H2O, but as in hydrogen monoxide. Hydrogen has two atoms, and the prefix must have 2 also. Okay, writing the formula for carbon and the prefix for oxide. Now it's the compound formula is CO2. And now CO2 only has 1. So there isn't really a prefix that can go there. Now, before we go, we have information for you and stuff you need to know. If you want to contact us or send us a message, go to WhatsApp, and our cell phone number is 954-326-8798, and make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, and make sure to like, share, and follow on Facebook. Now, I hope you all have a wonderful day.